All right, Andrew, have you ever seen the movie Yes Man? And I don't know why I asked. I'm pretty sure we watched that movie together. What was that? High school? Middle
Yeah,
school?
it's been a while. Yes, I definitely saw it with you at least once.
Yeah, yeah. Great movie, worth checking out. But I feel like that really plays into what we're talking about this week or today or whatever our frequency is on podcasts. I don't know. We're not consistent enough to be able to say that. But talking about really saying yes to opportunities and saying no to opportunities. And so I'm curious, where do you feel like you fall on that yes man spectrum? Do you tend to say yes way too often to where that kind of gets you in trouble? Or are you a bah humbug and we have to drag you out of your shell? You tend to say no.
Okay, it's funny you actually asked that because I know we've been talking about this subject for a little bit, but generally I'm way too much of a yes man. But I just thought it was me being nice, and it definitely gets in the way of stuff. But actually, just the other day, Shalomi called me a pushover, and I was like, "Wait, are you serious?" I was like, "I don't think I'm a pushover." But my neighbor, who I don't even know, was trying to get me to help move some concrete slab into her backyard, and I was just like, "Yeah, okay, I guess I can help if it fits in my time schedule. I'll come move this thing in the middle of the day with you." And ended up not happening, but yeah, I say yes to everything. I don't even have to know these people. They're like, "Hey, help me out," and I'm like, "Okay, let's do this." So I'm a yes man, and it definitely gets in the way of a lot of things I want to be doing.
It's interesting that you say you're a yes man, but immediately spun it as feeling like it's a negative thing. So why do you feel like that's a negative thing?
So I've got a lot of, so to say, irons in the fire. I'm working on book two for Leaf and Pebble. We've got the podcast we're doing. We've got the book we're doing along with this that was still under wraps and everything, but surprise to those, million people that are listening. But we have a bunch of different stuff there. I'm working on the marketing. I just built a website for a guy. I finished it up yesterday. I'm supposed to be selling the marketing side of stuff and really ramping up that side of business where I'm going to be actually making money since these other things don't actually, provide any income.
We don't we don't make money on this podcast.
Oh, no, those checks have been from your grandmother. She just has me hand them off to you as pay. Sorry.
Shatters my entire universe.
I know you would thought the Nana on the bottom would have given it away, but here we are. Also, $5, man, that's not pay for anything. Come on.
Hey, I mean, I if you can pay me for doing something I love, right? $5,
A lot of stuff on the Taco Bell dollar menu.
that's true.
But no, I've got all this stuff I've got going on. The website, the marketing company, that's its whole beast that I should be pursuing full time. I've got the writing I should be pursuing with everything I've got. I haven't even started up a t-shirt company that I wanted to create, all that kind of stuff. So yeah, there's anytime I say yes to just about anything, it generally is me cutting away time that I should be working on our podcast or on the books or on just about anything else, including the marketing and the websites and SEO and everything like that. There's so much to do. And moving patio furniture for somebody I don't know, that may or may not be a necessary thing. That it's a negative for me.
Do you feel like in your life you're really striving towards essentially having a just a structure to every single thing where you've planned out all of your time, you've really pursued all of your opportunities so that there's not space to say yes to those random things where the payoff might seem insignificant or unknown?
Oh, now I feel like I'm trapped.
We're playing chess, baby.
So there's a lot of opportunities I try and leave space. So my general day is get up, work, do that kind of thing, and work on stuff until 4 o'clock, 5 o'clock, 6 o'clock, depending on how I'm doing and what I'm doing. And if something comes up after that, I usually say yes to it. The goal I've had has been to really schedule out my productivity. And I've tried really hard to airtight my 8 to 5 time period where it's just creative work or it's just administrative work or it's just whatever. That said, I've not been a very good representation of that. I helped my dad build a shed. I went and decided to buy a house, start up an Airbnb. There's all these little things that have definitely been different opportunities that I've let break into that schedule. But philosophically, I am on the I want to schedule everything out and block off my time, but not necessarily to the exclusion of other opportunities.
Yeah, so philosophically, what exactly do you mean by that?
So I will, a lot of the times, and this, I spend a lot of time on this actually, which is also embarrassing, but I will actually schedule out like, hey, this week I want 3 hours of writing in the morning, lunch break, 2 hours of website design or marketing efforts or sales, and then 2 hours at the gym, and then dinner, and then free time or something like that. So I will schedule out every day and be like, okay, this day I'm actually going to shorten it to 2 hours and I'm going to go run errands for an hour or something like that. So I'll spend a lot of time thinking about how I should build a schedule and how I should make a schedule to look really good to get my goals done. So that's why I guess philosophically is I think that's the right way to do it. I'm not actually saying that I follow it very well.
Gotcha. Fair enough.
Where's this chess match going? Am I winning?